One, two, one, two. Kieran Gibbons here in the Llanvi Valley Boxing Club. Could you just tell the viewers your name, your age and where you're from?
COREY HEALey from Maesteg, and I'm 27 years of age, and I fight out of Llanvi Valley Boxing Club for the bare knuckle BKB.
So we were just saying there off camera, the last time I interviewed you was down the old boxing gym. What's happened between then and now in your fighting career?
Well, I think I've had three fights since then. I think last time I seen it was my debut, was it? Yeah, since then it's been quite exciting. Progressed, so another 3 fights after losing my first. Bounced back with 3 wins on a bounce. Tough boys, you know. Some of them hard fought, but come away from them all with a win now. Things are looking promising.
So in those 3 fights, I mean, what are the areas that you've improved in as a fighter?
My boxing IQ, my fitness level seems to be raising the bar every fight, you know. Taking on board now what my coaches are saying. I'm not just going in there willy-nilly and throwing and doing this and doing that. But yeah, the boxing side of things I've seemed to pick up a lot more now. And starting to settle into the sport now. I'm not so anxious and nervous as for fights. Don't overexcite myself, you know. Quite patient now.
So what do you do to keep yourself calm when you're getting ready for a bare knuckle fight? Because I'm guessing for most people the thought of having a bare knuckle fight is bad enough. Doing it in front of hundreds, thousands of people with television cameras there makes it even worse. So I mean, how do you keep yourself calm and keep yourself controlled ahead of those type of fights? And you just said that, is that something you've worked on as well?
To be honest, I just switch off now. I can't really explain it. Can't really explain the feeling until I'm actually there, you know. It's like the nerves are settling just as I'm walking out. They got the X marked ready for you to stand on, and you know, my nerves sort of kick in there. But as soon as that music comes on, it's like score time, man. So that switch got to come off, you know. It's all game, man. All fight, no play.
And are you aware of all the crowd? Are you aware of the noise? Are you aware of the people around you, or are you just sort of in a zone?
Yeah, of course. You know, the last couple of fights now, I've had my boy walk me out as well. So, to be honest, I'm just soaking it up as much as he is. You know, he's a proud father moment to have my son walking by the side of me. You know, something I never thought I'd see happening. But that gives me that extra boost and to sort of get in there and get a job done, sort of thing. You know.
So, what does your boy think about you being a bare knuckle fighter?
Oh, he loves the idea of it, you know. He loves it a little bit too much. He started taking it from the gym home. But no, he asked Santa on his wish list for Christmas, can he be a BKB fighter like his daddy when he's older? So, you know, it seems like he enjoys it. You know, it's something for him to talk about as he gets older. So I'm just happy if he doesn't fall into the sport. That'd be his own choice, you know. Obviously, I'd like him to. Not so much the bare knuckle straight away, maybe a bit of boxing first, but no, I'd be proud of him no matter what anyway.
So you've had 4 fights now to date. What's the plans for the future?
Bit of news coming up soon now for the 30th of March, fighting in Wolverhampton. News is due to drop soon, so back in camp now, get all the running, get the fitness side of things up to date, ready to start 8-week blast, you know.
So Wolverhampton's a new venue for BKB. I don't think they've had any shows there in the past, certainly on the recent past anyway. It'd be a different, totally different scenario for you.
Yeah, it'd be, you know, I shouldn't imagine it's going to be any different to the sort of vibe you get from the O2. You know, I'm assuming the venue's still going to be just as big, just different location. You know, I think BKB on the move, maybe even travelling to Wales. It'd get a lot more exciting for the BKB viewers, especially the fighters that are fighting out the Wales as well. I think it could generate a lot of, you know, crowds from all the different valleys and cities, you know. The people that can't afford to get from here to London and from here to Birmingham, perhaps, you know.
Why did you decide to fight in BKB as opposed to amateur boxing or professional boxing or any of the other type of combat sports? What is it about BKB you like?
To be honest, I fell in love with the violence of the sport, you know. It's nothing like a bit of blood and gore, you know. I started watching it and I thought, you know, this is a bit of me sharing was the same. You know, I started fighting on the Welsh Combat with the 4-ounce gloves, and then that just wasn't cutting it for me anymore. I wasn't getting that thrill or buzz, like, you know. So we went to the BKB, and after the first punch, I knew it was for me. That was taking the first one, you know. So it's always good when you know you can take a slap and you want to go back for more. So.
And I know you can't tell us who your opponent is on the 30th, but I presume it's some sort of step up. What's your ambitions in BKB?
Obviously, aspirations are the same for anyone that's fighting any sort of platform, titles, belts. You know, eventually graduating yourself from British to worlds. You know, I'm happy to sit and fight anyone at the minute, and this next fight is going to be exciting for me. So all my focus will be on that. As soon as the news drops for that, just get to work, and then back down. I think I may be jumping up a weight class, so back down then for the British next year, hopefully, or the end of the year.
Are people in the local community starting to recognise you as a bare knuckle fighter now?
Yes, well, it's a couple of people. It's not just my own valley. It's from here and everywhere. I've had people stop me in cafes and, "Oh, you're that BKB fighter? You must be nuts!" Like, you know. I said, "I'm not that bad." Like, you know, I have got a couple of screws upstairs, but you know, it's not all gone. I do enjoy the fighting side of things, but yeah, it still takes time getting used to, you know. Because tell me, I'm a boy from the valleys. I'm no better than anyone, you know. And the way they come on to you and make you feel, and it's like fanboying, like, you know. I've never had that at all, so it's still a new experience. It's all still a learning curve as well, so yeah.
And have you any sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, Platinum Security, KGM Solutions, and Ryan Maguire as well. You know, they all do a lot for me in the last 3 camps now, especially Platinum Security, Ryan. They've been on board with me since from day one. I haven't wavered from my side, you know. I haven't even got to ask for sponsorship. I do put it out there for other companies and brands, and these are the first people on board. And you know, Platinum Security, best in the business. Ryan, he's got a heart of gold, do anything for anyone. So I'd like to thank him for the continued support.
And if people want to follow you and well, basically be waiting for that news and on your fight date on the 30th, how can they follow you on social media?
Yeah, it'll be all on social media. It's on social media platforms. Obviously, follow my name, COREY HEALEY, on Instagram, anything like that. Facebook, TikTok, I'm on as well. My son taught me how to do that, believe it or not. So I've got a couple of things on there. But yeah, this fight news will be dropping soon. So.
Okay, mate. I look forward to seeing your fight news and watching you fight in the future. Yeah. Cheers, Corey. Awesome.